you to trust me.
Oh, Geronimo!
I know when your birthday is.
That's actually pretty close. That's actually pretty fucking close.
That's really creepy.
I'm going home. Mom, this amusement park's weird. I want to go home. Oh no. Yeah, I'm seeing all these creators branching out and doing different kinds of things. Yeah, I'm seeing, some of my old favorite gaming channels now getting into doing reaction videos. And now you're witnessing, one of your favorite reaction videos getting into doing gaming videos. It's a weird thing, It's like a weird flip-flop. James, a.k.a. The Odd Ones Out, has been working on a television series now, and it is about to be released. It's called Oddballs, and it features him and a talking alligator as they go on misadventures. I saw the preview for it, and I was like, interesting. I wonder how much creative control James had over this. I mean, I don't know. I mean, knowing him, sure. I mean, I hope he would have a decent amount of creative control, because I think that's why a lot of people tune into The Odd Ones Out, is because, James and his brand of comedy, it just hits so well.
Yeah.
And
he's a good creator.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, also, we're making a movie as well, or sort of a short film as well, and talked to Jacob about it, and hopefully it'll be released here in the next month or so. Fingers crossed, don't know.
What a baller to have that out for Halloween.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? Again, Jake's going to pick up the footage, that's been color-corrected and edited by the Sutton brothers, which they were supposed to have it done a couple of months ago, but unfortunately they both had stuff come up and it took up a lot of their time. And Jake also had a problem where he almost lost the footage that he had. Like, he had all the footage for all the original footage, and he almost lost it due to a computer crash. So yeah, that's another thing too that I'm...
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Again, this is why I'd like to get a vault drive that's Thunderbolt capable, and basically just have it on that permanently, like a 10 terabyte Thunderbolt drive. But oh well, that's just how it is. But anyway, we have James's video about making a show. I hope he goes into a little bit of detail of how it all came to be. I know he's sort of been under NDA and he hasn't really been able to talk about it. Also, I wonder if James is going to keep up his new thing where he's just doing constant booty shots, showing himself caked up. I'm hoping he doesn't do that as much, but oh well.
Seems
it's his video.
Crap, what was his name? From Scribble Showdown.
Oh, Ross.
Yeah, it seems like Ross rubbed off on him.
Phrasing.
It's Ross is just
almost a little bit of phrasing there.
It's Ross is just butts are funny, and James is butts are funny.
Yeah, I can see that conversation going down. James is just Ross, why are you drawing so many characters with butts exposed?
It's because butts are funny.
You're right, butts are funny. I'm gonna start doing that. And then Ross James, don't. That's my shtick. No,
don't copy me.
Yeah.
He's too late, totally copying you.
Yeah. But again, Ross has now finally passed 1 million subs, which it took him a while because he's had to restart his channel a couple times, but that's how it goes. But yeah, James is nearing 20 million subs on his, and I'm wondering if he'll hit 20 million subs when Oddballs comes out. But anyway, got the video queued up here. Let's give it a watch, see what's up. Here we go.
You might be thinking that me giving you advice on pitching a show is insincere or not applicable because of that. But listen, there was still a whole lot of work that went into my pitch for a TV show, and even with all my subscribers, statistically, I still got turned down way more times than I got picked up. If Netflix is just green-lighting everyone with a big sub count, then why doesn't I Did a Thing have a show, huh? Why doesn't Mr. Beast have a Netflix show? Oh, actually, he's doing just fine. But
yeah, he doesn't need a Netflix show.
By the way, if you are someone with a lot of subscribers, don't just walk into a studio and say, hey, I have a lot of subs, give me a show, okay?
No.
Walk in and say, hey, I have a lot of subs and free merchandise for you, okay? Diversification is key.
Yes.
Networks like Netflix, Cartoon Network, and Nickelodeon, they're in the biz of making content for their platform and in turn getting you, the viewer, to watch said content on said platform, thus generating a perpetual money-making cycle that everyone, including you, benefits from. Now, the executives in charge don't have all the time to come up with every single show they're going to make, so they turn to the general public, open their doors, and will listen to anyone pitch them their idea for a television series. But
that's what they say, but it's never that simple. You have to have representation, and you have to be a part of certain guilds, like a production guild, or a actors guild, or a... Yeah, you just have to be in the system. Which,
to the point where you're not really actually part of the general public anymore.
This is true, and...
If they listen to every Yahoo and his brother's ideas for shows, there would be some guy, like, that's just like, I don't get paid enough for this shit, like, every 2 days, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, that's such a waste of time.
It is, because a lot of people's ideas, again...
There's a lot of people who think they have great ideas that just don't.
Well, again, that's the whole thing with it. You see, Nick had a great idea whenever we were making the SCP thing, but it wasn't until we actually compartmentalized it and turned it into a script with, you know, something actually physically there that we could actually show it to other people, get them interested, and thus start the whole production wheel going on us making our short film. And that's where we find ourselves right now. I mean, we're currently in the post-production wheelhouse, and it's been a hell of a ride, but oh well, you know how it goes.
Even if you have an Emmy-winning idea, if you're not able to properly sell your idea and win over the hearts of the network executives, it's not going to get picked up and developed. Then your only option is to independently fund and develop your idea yourself. But what kind of a loser would do that? Stick around to the end.
Also, I love the...
Yeah.
The puff...
The video to hear more about my current Kickstarter, or click the link in the description. Alright, catch you later. And thus the art of pitching a show is born. You could honestly teach a whole class about this. Now, obviously you can't just walk into a studio empty-handed. Alright, big idea. What if we do a show where there's a talking alligator, right? And he's like, yo, what? I'm a crocodile. You gotta come prepared, but also not be over-prepared.
Yeah.
I was actually surprised to learn this, but going into the pitch room with finished scripts, turnarounds of your characters, and plushies will actually hurt your chances of getting picked up. The reason for this is because executives will sometimes like to change parts of your show, and if you already have all the characters and story mapped out...
Yeah, again, it's good to have that, but for the pre-presentation to people... It's a bit much. I mean, an outline with characters and all that. That's a good start. You know, something that you can, like, easily digest. Whereas if you're like, okay, and in Season 5 this happens, and then Season 6 this happens, and then Season 8 this happens. It's like, dude, you haven't even made a pilot yet. What are you talking about, Season 7 and Season 8?
Pick you up because they feel like they can't change anything. You're not even supposed to write any scripts until after you get the green light, because the executives have to approve all the scripts you make and the writers that you want to hire. So if you ever pitch a show, just be open for changes. Which I can attest is a very different experience to what it's like on YouTube. What you do want to bring to the pitch is this super important document called a show Bible. And then you need to convert to that show's religion. The show Bible is a document that contains everything your audience needs to know about your show. In the beginning of a show Bible, there should be a 1 to 2 sentence description that covers the main synopsis of your show. It's kind of like an elevator pitch, but here in the biz, we call it a log line. I'll give you mine as an example. When James's parents moved them to a tiny desert town where eccentric scientific minds have been brought together to do unfretted experiments, James finds himself surrounded by the children of these scientists and the offspring of their experiments. The result? Unlike in his last town, James is no longer the oddest kid around. I don't know if the show's been out by the time this video comes out, but we kinda lost the new in town theme. Like I said, the executives want to make changes. After the logline, you write a page-long backstory where you go more in depth with your idea. Answer questions like, who are the characters? What are their goals? Where do they live? Just general stuff, because after the backstory page, you're gonna write all about your characters. This is the part of the Bible where you can just go balls to the wall with details and description. Who, how, and why are your characters? What are their wants, needs, fears, flaws, likes, dislikes, and general personality traits? These are important traits to think about even if a specific detail isn't going to be reflected in the show. Like in my Bible for the crocodile, Max, some of the things we said he liked were the rain, raw chicken, and laying on warm rocks in the sun. Now, I don't think you got to enjoy a single one of those things in the show, but these are the types of questions you have to answer to get the clearest idea of who your characters are. You should also include drawings of your characters. This can help show their personality and body language, but just keep them to doodles, because again, they're subjected to change. Next, there needs to be drawings and descriptions of specific locations that the characters spend a lot of time in. This will help show the overall world and tone of the show. And lastly, I know it's long, that's why it's called a show Bible and not a show pamphlet. You need to write out page-long episode ideas, not scripts. This will show the executives what a typical episode would look like and the direction and tone you want to go with the show. Honestly, there's so much that goes into a show Bible. I'm really only scratching the surface. If you are genuinely interested in pitching a show,
look who it is.
A little interested in cartoons, then
I
would highly recommend looking at other show Bibles online for inspiration and how they should be formatted.
Dexter's Lab and Kim Possible. Come on.
It's pretty fun looking through older show Bibles and seeing the earliest versions of your favorite cartoons. This is what Mermaid Man and Barnacle Bill were going to look like. I mean, look, isn't that cool? Unfortunately, you can't just hand an executive your show Bible and silently wait for them to finish reading it. You also have to energetically and flawlessly pitch your show. Executives listen to like 9 pitches a day, so if you're not selling your show with 110% enthusiasm, they're gonna pass right over you. So you have to practice your pitch like your paycheck depends on it.
Wow. Fuck that paycheck.
About $3.50.
About that time I realized that executive was about 20 stories tall. I'm like, God damn it, monster.
He really does look tall in that picture, too.
Yeah.
I worked with, Ethan Banville, practiced our pitch so many times. We practiced in front of a mirror to our family members. We filmed ourselves practicing and then watched the footage, gave each other notes, and then burned the evidence. We memorized our whole Bible, but despite everything, the first time we pitched, I was still nervous. I had no idea what pitching a show would be like. We brought in our stapled Bible that we typed out on Microsoft Word, and I thought, this isn't enough. This Bible doesn't even have a spine. I still thought we needed to bring in finished scripts and character designs to show the executives how much thought we put into the show. But Ethan reassured me, no, the executives don't want to be overwhelmed with content. But when we got to the lobby, I saw the group ahead of us pitching their show, and they had cardboard cutouts of their characters, and they were handing the executives custom plushies, and I turned to Ethan, we are so underprepared. When we got inside, we pitched the show just like we practiced 1,000 times, and then the executive told me that no studio would ever want to work with a YouTuber. Yeah, sometimes they don't even...
No, that's the thing. Because YouTube is considered a niche thing, a lot of studio heads and a lot of like people out there look at YouTubers as passing fads, and it comes from several previous YouTubers that cashed in on their idea that basically lost studios a bunch of money. For instance, Fred, the movie. For instance, Smosh, the movie. Yeah. Because of
studios need to stop giving it to cringe YouTubers. So basically just don't tell them you're a YouTuber if you got a picture show idea.
Exactly. Just...
telling you in an email that they're going to pass. Sometimes they just get it over with right then and there. So, not the best confidence boost for your first pitch, but we kept on pitching and we kept hearing a lot of no's. And if you ever pitch, get ready to hear that response. Everyone in Hollywood has a story of being turned down by everyone and then finding the right home for their idea. And sometimes really talented people work for years on an idea and it goes nowhere. So the fact that I was even able to make something and it didn't get canceled, I'm incredibly grateful for. But getting a show greenlit is not the only way to get it made.
What?
Hold on. I'm making doubly sure of this before I... James, I hate to break it to you, but hold on. Oh gosh, she's okay. The single L versus the double L for canceled. I've always seen the double L for canceled. So actually, it works both ways. Americans favor the single L, whereas while with two L's is preferred in Europe. So that's the American standard. Okay. I was going to say, like, I was about to do the customary, just be like, F, see me after class. But no.
Incredibly grateful for. But getting a show greenlit is not the only way to get it made. You can always put in the work and develop something yourself. No, you won't have a network backing you with tons of money, but if you truly believe in your idea, you should at least put something out for the world to see and over time build your own audience and then, who knows, maybe even sell it to a network. But not the one who said they never work with a YouTuber. They're horrible.
Yeah, fuck them.
Okay, that's all the time I got. I gotta get back to watching Oddballs streaming October 7th on my Netflix. Ad time. Hello, this is James, and I'm here to show you my most exciting project yet, these AR puzzles. After my last two Kickstarter campaigns, we wanted to switch things up and give you an immersive experience. We took everything you love about a normal jigsaw puzzle and elevated the experience by making brand new, never before seen artwork, and we printed it on these custom cut pieces. I mean, like, this is in the puzzle. This is a piece in the puzzle. My new app teleports you into the puzzle world with a series of custom-made animations. Just download the app on your phone, scan the QR code, and watch the puzzle come to life. Does your grandma's puzzle do that? No, but this could be your grandma's new puzzle. When was the last time you called her? And if puzzle building wasn't hard enough...
Quite a long time ago, because she's not around anymore, bro.
My grandmother, the only grandparent I still have left is my grandmother on my dad's side. And she's been fighting off a very bad illness for the last little while, and I called her to tell her I love her and everything, let her know if she needs anything, let me know. And I went up to see her, and she was in good spirits.
James is gonna be like, "Why are you wearing my advertisement was sad?"
Again, I guess James just. I don't think James expects people to pause his video and make a little diatribe. Again, that's the thing here. It's just like, we're doing this for content's sake. I know that there's people who are just going to watch through it and just be like, as soon as James says it, it's just
watch the puzzle come to life. Does your grandma's puzzle do that? No, but this could be your grandma's new puzzle. When was the last time you called her? And if puzzle building wasn't hard enough,
that's
you can now
nice.
do it right beside...
And you see... That's how we used to do it, and people got mad at us for talking over it, and now people are getting mad at us for pausing the video. Y'all can't make up your goddamn minds.
Beside me with my new AR coaster. Someone put it in my hand, please. We created 3 different puzzles, each with their own unique set of animations and levels of difficulty. The puzzles come in 225, 300, and 450 total pieces, so you have a variety of options for how long you want to build with me each day. So please head on over to Kickstarter and back my AR puzzle project today.
Okay.
Ad over. Thank you all for watching this video about what it was like pitching a show, and be sure to tune in to Netflix on October 7th to watch the world premiere of Oddballs. It was just, something that I've been working really hard on for the last 2 years, and I'm glad that it's so close to being done. I think the next piece of Odd Ones Out content that's probably going to come out is Oddballs. So that's exciting. Everyone on the team has been working really hard on this project for the last 2 years, and I'm so glad that you're finally able to watch it. It's coming out super soon, and I don't think it's hit me that it's real, you know? Big thanks to my YouTube team who worked really hard to get this video out. It's gonna be crazy once Netflix is over. I'll have all this free time. I don't know what to do with myself. And with that, please be sure to check out Oddballs streaming later on October 7th.
And fasten your seatbelt, kids.
Nice.
Oh yeah, and also while we're at it, I don't think you've seen this.
What are you doing?
Getting set up. This ought to be a train wreck, and I can't wait to see how it unfolds.
I'd like an order of your dino nuggets, please.
Too old to order off the kids' menu.
Too old? I drink juice from squeezy pouches.
I see what's happening here. You're having a kid life crisis.
Why do we have to put up with toasters? Line cutting is a crime against society. We live in a world where trophies are completely without value.
James! Is it really you? What do you see here?
Is that an elephant?
You see an elephant? That means you are stressed. Or a homicidal maniac.
Yes.
You're from the future? Tell me more.
You wanna accept my help, or wait until you set the entire town on fire?
We set the town ablaze in the other episode. No way we do that again.
Together we'll change the world!
Because it's our destiny!
He's so beautiful. I award James with the nicest person trophy.
This means so much to me. But I thought you said trophies were really bad.
Forget everything I said, Max. Trophies are great.
Huh. I never thought about it that way. Oh, heck yeah! Now this is TV.
Fair enough.
Well, there you go, Netflix. Actually doing something useful for a change. Oh boy. So yeah, there you go. That was James and his team's video about the Oddballs show, and then the Oddballs trailer right after that. So yeah, check out Oddballs, y'all. I mean, honestly, you're never too old to enjoy cartoons, especially when it's by some of your favorite YouTubers. But anyway, yeah, so I guess that's going to do it. This was, once again, The Odd Ones Out with his video about the Oddballs show and the trailer as well, so check them out. Until next time, though, I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
See you later. Peace.